Welcome to Module 5 of the Leadership Essentials course, where we'll focus on building and leading high-performing teams, starting with an exploration of the characteristics of high-performing teams. Now, a high-performing team is more than just a collection of talented individuals. It's a cohesive unit where members trust each other, understand their roles, and are aligned toward a shared goal. Now, these teams don't just meet expectations. They consistently exceed them, innovate, and adapt to challenges with resilience. However, building and leading such teams isn't accidental. It requires intention, clarity, and consistent effort from leaders. In this session, we'll begin by exploring how to build team cohesion, examining the ingredients that create strong, connected teams where trust, collaboration, and mutual respect flourish. Next, we'll delve into team roles using Belbin's team roles theory, a valuable framework for understanding how individuals contribute to team dynamics and how leaders can balance these roles for optimal performance. To begin, let's focus on building team cohesion. Building a cohesive team is one of the most important aspects of leadership, as cohesion serves as the glue that binds individuals together, creating an environment where collaboration, support, and motivation thrive. A team that lacks cohesion can quickly become fragmented, leading to miscommunication, decreased productivity, and even conflicts that hinder progress. When team members feel connected and aligned toward a common purpose, they are more likely to trust each other, work effectively, and stay engaged even during challenging times. Cohesion fosters a sense of unity, ensuring that individuals are not just working alongside one another, but truly function as a team. Without it, even the most talented groups can struggle to reach their full potential, as individual efforts become disconnected from the larger goal. Leaders play a crucial role in nurturing this cohesion, setting the foundation for a strong and resilient team dynamic. At the heart of team cohesion is trust. Trust is not something that happens automatically. It is built through consistent actions, transparency, and mutual respect. Team members must feel confident not only in their leader's ability to guide them, but also in each other's reliability and integrity. A leader's words and actions set the tone for the entire team, so it's essential that they model trustworthiness through honesty, accountability, and follow-through. One of the most effective ways to build trust is through vulnerability. When a leader is willing to be open about challenges, admit mistakes, and seek input from their team, they create an atmosphere where others feel safe doing the same. For example, if a leader acknowledges an oversight by saying, "I didn't communicate that deadline as clearly as I should have, and I'll make sure to improve on that moving forward," they demonstrate both self-awareness and a commitment to improvement. This not only strengthens trust, but also encourages a culture of honesty, where team members feel comfortable sharing concerns without fear of judgment. Without trust, even the most skilled individuals may hesitate to collaborate fully, fearing that their contributions will not be valued or that others will not hold up on their responsibilities. Another essential factor in building cohesion is establishing a shared purpose. Teams are most effective when they have a clear, compelling goal that everyone believes in. Without a common vision, individuals may feel disconnected from the bigger picture, reducing their motivation and sense of ownership over their work. Now, leaders must ensure that the team's purpose is not only well defined, but also communicated in a way that resonates with each team member. This means helping individuals understand how their specific roles contribute to the broader mission and how their efforts are meaningful. For instance, a marketing team might rally behind the vision of delivering campaigns that inspire and resonate with our audience, giving each team member a sense of purpose beyond their day-to-day tasks. When people see the impact of their work and recognize how it aligns with a greater goal, they become more invested in both their personal contributions and the success of the team as a whole. Leaders should frequently reinforce this shared purpose by celebrating progress, highlighting individual contributions, and drawing connections between daily efforts and long-term objectives. Open communication is another key pillar of team cohesion. A team cannot function effectively if members feel hesitant to express their thoughts, ask questions, or provide feedback. When communication is restricted, whether due to fear of judgment, unclear expectations, or a lack of active listening, team members may withdraw, leading to misunderstandings, frustration, and inefficiencies. Leaders must actively cultivate an environment where open dialogue is encouraged and valued. This starts with setting the expectation that all voices matter and ensuring that individuals feel heard. One way to do this is by acknowledging contributions, asking follow-up questions, and addressing any signs of hesitation. For example, if a leader notices that some team members are quiet during a brainstorming session, they might say, "I noticed there was some hesitation during our discussion. Does anyone have any concerns they'd like to share openly?" By inviting participation in a non-threatening way, leaders signal that all input is valuable and that differing perspectives are welcome. In addition, leaders should pay attention to non-verbal cues and proactively address any communication breakdowns before they escalate. Establishing regular check-ins, encouraging team discussions, and modeling transparency help reinforce a culture where communication flows freely and constructively. Beyond daily interactions, shared experiences and team rituals play a crucial role in strengthening cohesion. While collaboration on work-related tasks is important, strong teams also bond through informal interactions and collective experiences that go beyond project deadlines. Regular check-ins, team-building activities, off-site retreats, or even casual virtual coffee chats can create meaningful opportunities for connection. These shared moments allow team members to build relationships on a more personal level, helping them see one another as individuals rather than just co-workers. Strong interpersonal relationships lead to increased trust, making it easier for team members to support one another, communicate openly, and work through challenges together. When individuals feel a genuine connection with their colleagues, they are more likely to go the extra mile, step in when someone needs help, and collaborate with a greater sense of empathy. Leaders can foster these connections by creating opportunities for informal interaction and encouraging team bonding in ways that align with their team's unique culture and dynamics. Recognition and celebration are also essential components of a team cohesion. People want to feel valued for their contributions, and when achievements, both big and small, are acknowledged, it reinforces a sense of belonging and collective pride. Leaders who take the time to recognize their team members' efforts not only boost morale, but also strengthen the connection between individuals and the team as a whole. Recognition doesn't always have to be in the form of grand gestures. Sometimes a simple acknowledgement during a team meeting can have a significant impact. For example, a leader might say, "Your dedication to solving that technical issue made a huge difference for our team's progress. Thank you." Public recognition helps reinforce the idea that each person's contributions matter and that success is a shared effort. In addition to individual recognition, celebrating team milestones, achievements, and progress fosters a culture of appreciation and motivation. Whether it's through formal awards, handwritten notes, or team shout-outs, leaders should consistently find ways to highlight and celebrate their team's hard work. Lastly, conflict resolution is a critical aspect of maintaining team cohesion. No matter how well a team functions, disagreements and tensions will inevitably arise. The key to preserving cohesion is addressing conflicts proactively and constructively, rather than allowing them to fester. Leaders must act as facilitators, guiding discussions toward resolution while ensuring that all perspectives are heard and respected. Ignoring conflict or allowing unresolved tensions to linger can create divisions within the team, undermining trust and collaboration. Instead, leaders should create a culture where differences are seen as opportunities for growth and improvement. This means encouraging open discussions, actively listening to concerns, and providing guidance on how to navigate disagreements in a respectful and solution-oriented manner. By addressing conflicts head-on and fostering a spirit of collaboration, leaders help teams become stronger and more resilient in the face of challenges. By prioritizing trust, a shared purpose, open communication, meaningful connections, recognition, and conflict resolution, leaders can create an environment where teams thrive. A cohesive team is not just a group of individuals working together, it is a unit that operates with a deep sense of trust, purpose, and mutual support. When cohesion is strong, teams are more engaged, more productive, and ultimately more successful in achieving their goals. Now that we've explored the importance of team cohesion, we can shift our focus to understanding team roles through Belbin's team roles theory. Developed by Dr. Meredith Belbin, this framework provides valuable insight into how individuals contribute to team dynamics based on their natural strengths, working styles, and behavioral tendencies. According to Belbin, a well-balanced, high-performing team consists of a mix of complementary roles, with each role playing a distinct and essential part in the team's success. When teams lack diversity in roles or have an imbalance, certain functions may be neglected, leading to inefficiencies, miscommunication, or even conflict. Leaders who understand Belbin's framework can identify strengths and gaps within their teams, making informed decisions about how to optimize collaboration and productivity. Belbin identified 9 key roles which were categorized into 3 broad groups: action-oriented roles, people-oriented roles, and thought-oriented roles. Each category represents a different approach to teamwork, with some individuals naturally excelling in driving action, others in managing relationships, and others in providing intellectual insight. Now, while individuals often exhibit strengths in multiple roles, understanding these roles can help leaders build more balanced and effective teams. The first category, action-oriented roles, includes individuals who focus on getting things done and driving progress. These roles are crucial in ensuring that ideas are translated into action and that the team remains motivated and productive. The first action-oriented role is the shaper. Shapers are highly dynamic, driven individuals who thrive on challenges and push the team forward. They are not afraid to question the status quo, challenge complacency, and take decisive action when necessary. They inject energy into discussions, keeping momentum strong and preventing stagnation. Shapers are particularly valuable in fast-paced, high-pressure environments where quick thinking and determination are essential. However, their assertive and competitive nature can sometimes make them seem aggressive or overly forceful, which may create tension within the team. Leaders working with shapers should help them balance their drive with an awareness of how their approach impacts others. Next, we have the implementer, the role responsible for turning ideas into practical actions. Implementers are highly disciplined, structured, and reliable. They excel at creating detailed plans, organizing tasks, and ensuring that work gets completed in a methodical manner. Their pragmatic nature makes them indispensable for ensuring that a team's vision is not just an abstract concept, but something that can be realistically executed. However, because implementers prefer structure and routine, they may struggle with adapting to sudden changes or unconventional approaches. They may resist new ideas if they seem impractical or untested, which is why it's important for leaders to encourage flexibility while still leveraging their strong organizational skills. The third action-oriented role is the completer-finisher, who ensures that tasks are executed with precision and attention to detail. Completer-finishers take quality control seriously, reviewing work meticulously to catch errors and inconsistencies before they become problems. They are highly conscientious, often taking personal responsibility for delivering polished, high-quality results. Their perfectionist tendencies make them invaluable in roles that require thoroughness and accuracy, such as editing, auditing, or quality assurance. However, completer finishers can sometimes struggle with delegation, as they may feel the need to oversee everything themselves. Leaders can support them by encouraging trust in others and ensuring that they do not become overly burdened with minor details at the expense of broader priorities. The second category, people-oriented roles, includes individuals who focus on team dynamics, communication, and relationships. These roles are vital for fostering collaboration, resolving conflicts, and ensuring that team remains cohesive and engaged. The first people-oriented role is the coordinator, who serves as the facilitator and organizer within the team. Coordinators are skilled at delegating tasks, clarifying objectives, and ensuring that team efforts are aligned with broader goals. They are natural leaders who bring structure to discussions, helping team members stay focused and ensuring that everyone's contributions are recognized. Because coordinators are highly strategic and composed, they can bring stability and direction to a team. However, they may sometimes delegate too much, relying too heavily on others rather than taking direct action themselves. Leaders should encourage coordinators to balance delegation with personal accountability to maintain effectiveness. Next, we have the team worker, the role dedicated to maintaining team harmony and fostering strong relationships. Team workers are empathetic, diplomatic, and highly attuned to the needs of others. They excel in creating a positive team environment by offering support, diffusing conflicts, and ensuring that all voices are heard. Their collaborative nature makes them well suited for roles that require strong interpersonal skills such as mediation, customer service, or human resources. However, team workers may sometimes avoid making tough decisions, especially if those decisions could upset team dynamics. Leaders can help them develop confidence in asserting their opinions while still leveraging their natural ability to maintain balance within the group. The final people-oriented role is the resource investigator, who is the team's networker and external liaison. Resource investigators are outgoing, enthusiastic, and always on the lookout for new opportunities, ideas, or partnerships. They bring energy and curiosity to the team, ensuring that it stays connected to external trends, innovations, and potential collaborations. Their ability to build relationships with stakeholders, clients, or external partners makes them highly valuable in business development and networking roles. However, because they thrive on initial excitement, their enthusiasm may sometimes fade over time, leading to unfinished projects or a lack of follow-through. Leaders should provide them with the structured follow-up processes to ensure that their contributions translate into long-term impact. The third category, thought-oriented roles, includes individuals who bring intellectual depth, critical thinking, and specialized expertise to the team. These roles ensure that decision-making is informed, innovative, and well-reasoned. The first thought-oriented role is the plant, who serves as the team's creative thinker. Plants generate original ideas, propose unconventional solutions, and excel in brainstorming sessions. They often think outside the box, offering fresh perspectives that others might overlook. Their contributions are particularly valuable in fields that require innovation, such as research, design, or strategy development. However, because they are idea-driven, plants may struggle with the practical implementation of their concepts or lose interest in routine tasks. Leaders should provide them with structured support to help turn their creativity into actionable solutions. Next, we have the monitor evaluator, the team's critical thinker and decision analyst. Monitor evaluators are logical, objective, and highly skilled at assessing risks, weighing pros and cons, and identifying potential flaws in a plan. Their analytical mindset makes them indispensable for ensuring that the team does not rush into decisions without proper scrutiny. However, because they are naturally skeptical and cautious, they may sometimes be perceived as overly critical or slow to act. Leaders should encourage them to balance their analytical rigor with a willingness to take calculated risks. And finally, there is the specialist, the team's expert in a particular field. Specialists provide in-depth knowledge and technical expertise, solving niche problems that require specialized understanding. Their deep focus makes them highly valuable in research, technical, or advisory roles. However, because they are so invested in their area of expertise, they may become overly focused on details and lose sight of broader team objectives. Leaders should ensure that specialists remain connected to the team's overarching goals while allowing them the space to contribute their expertise effectively. Now, leaders can use Belbin's framework to identify strengths and gaps within their teams. For example, a team filled with creative plants but lacking implementers may struggle with execution. A team dominated by shapers may achieve results quickly but experience conflicts due to competing assertive personalities. Understanding these dynamics allows leaders to adjust team structures, reallocate responsibilities, provide targeted training, or introduce new members to complement existing roles. Ultimately, individuals often embody multiple roles, and their contributions may shift depending on the team's needs and project requirements. Effective leaders continuously observe these dynamics, making strategic adjustments to create a well-balanced and high-functioning team. In today's session, we explored how to build team cohesion, focusing on trust, shared purpose, open communication, team rituals, recognition, and conflict resolution. We then examined Belbin's team roles theory, understanding how roles like shaper, coordinator, plant, and specialist contribute to a balanced and effective team dynamic. High-performing teams are not accidental. They are intentionally built, nurtured, and supported by leaders who understand team cohesion and the importance of complementary roles. Leaders who invest in fostering trust, clarifying roles, and aligning team members with a shared purpose create environments where people not only succeed, but thrive. Next, we'll focus on delegation and empowerment, a critical skill for any leader. We'll dive into the art of delegating effectively to build trust and efficiency, and explore strategies for avoiding micromanagement so your team can truly shine. For now, take a moment to reflect on your team. Are there clear signs of cohesion, or are there areas where trust and connection could be strengthened? Are team roles well balanced, or do certain strengths or gaps stand out? Identify one actionable step you can take this week to improve team cohesion or clarify team roles. I'll see you in the next video.